Alright, okay, so now that we've deleted the old doors and all of the updated doors and windows are in a project, we're using the Jackson floor plan as an example because this one is finished. It's 100% complete, disregarding the markups that you received the other day. The doors here are updated. We also, when we did all of this, we to make it work with the schedule, we also updated the door tags. Not much has changed. The first part and the second line is still the same. It's just this, however, that is different. So when I click in the door tag, you will notice that there is 8 different types of ones that you can use. Mark on off is pretty self-explanatory. This is the door mark number. It's just the way of your schedule it works. It's, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, so on, all the way through the project. If I was to turn that off, it disappears. We would show this kind of tag during the concept stage, during sketch stage, and during development approval stage, DA, so plans that have to go to council. Once it gets to the construction kind of phase, we would turn it on because during the construction phase, that's when we're starting to show schedules, like issue our door and window schedules. So that's when the number becomes important. This got changed because before it was inconsistent. And I think now this just makes a lot of sense. So you'll notice that this part here that I'm highlighting, where it says clear and it's got like its little apostrophes, it doesn't show here, or this one, or this one, or this one. This is basically for any external wall, door, or window. So this is really important when it comes to energy efficiency consultants. Do you have them over there? No. Okay. So for us, we have to get an energy efficiency report just to prove that, like, not too much sunlight and the heat isn't gonna, the house isn't gonna become an oven. So we need to treat it, like we need to treat the house with different provisions, like using insulation, different types of glass, walls and overhangs also come into account. So it's just kind of like, it's not sustainable design, but it's like that kind of approach, in the sense of just not relying on your AC and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, so this is clear because it's generic and it's a standard plan, so like that's the cheapest option. But however, if this house was to get built somewhere where we needed a better sort of insulation requirement for the house, this might get changed to tinted. So I, by the way, I'm literally clicking on that once and it comes up. And I can just change it there. I could go tinted and it will come up here. But not only will it show up here, it will also show up in the door schedule. So that door tag was number 11. Number 11 here. And it changes, so it's tinted there. And that's under door panel finish. So what I've done to achieve that is I'll show you the tag. I'll edit the family of the tag, and I'll show you how I've made that work. So these are labels. They're not actually just text. It's actually a label. A label brings in, because we're under the door, door tag category and parameters. It chooses like all the categories that you can is like a door appropriate thing, and mark is one of them. So that's that one. The 2660 is type comments. So this is something that is you can edit in the Revit file with the model in it, not this Revit file. So this Revit file, when I refer to things, I'm going to refer to this as the family file, and this is the model file. That makes sense? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So type marks. The way I've done that is this number isn't correct as it's shown in here, obviously. So type marks is each door it shows what it is there. It shows that this is the family name. It's a sliding glass door, 4-panel, center opening. This is what instance of door it is. This is a certain size. So to make this work, I've used the type comments area and wrote what it is there. So it's a little bit of like double handling in that sense, but it's just a way of like keeping that compact. Like if I was to say it's 2100 by 42 with adding the zeros on the end of it, it just becomes a bit too long. So whenever you get a door, so let's just say this one's now a 2154, and that changes. See there, type comments, it's 2154. If I was to press OK, that would change. And it also changes, in the door schedule. Here. See there, 2154. So this column, actually, I'll explain that more once we get into the schedule. So, and the slide in part. So you see how I can't actually click on that? It's grayed out. See how that's grayed out? No, you see it now, yeah? Okay, sorry, yeah, probably talking a bit too fast. So that's grayed out because if I click on the door, I'll actually Control Z that, so let's go back to its original size. I go edit family. I clicked on this, by the way. So this is all of the identity data for this door. So this is where that clear is, and the frame finish as well. So you don't need to change when you're changing what it is. You don't need to change it in this section. You just need to change it in the model file. So you shouldn't need to touch anything in the family file, if that makes sense. If you ever do need to change the the family file, just give me a Skype call and just let me know what you need to do. So you can see here, this is what we were going back to that slide in. So it's a model. So this is the area that I've shown what it is. It's just a way of saying, hey, look, this is a sliding door. It's pretty obvious what it is in a way, but it's just something we've done, I guess, just to add a bit of detail. I don't know what you would call it. Just, I don't know, just making things really self-explanatory, I guess. Yeah. So like, obviously this is a sliding door, this is a sliding door. If that's a swing door, we've got swing there. Yeah, that's a cavity, this is cavity. So again, I can't change that. That's grayed out within the family. So yeah, that's tags for you. So when you use tags, do you know where the tag option is? Yeah, yeah. Oh, TG as well. Yep, yep. Nice. Yep. Um, so when you go into this, it automatically chooses which one, like an automatic one. There is a way of changing that. I think you just click in here, and then you go to door tags and choose which one it's choosing as a default. However, if you don't want to do that, which you don't have to, I never do. Once you've drawn one in, you could just use the shortcut CS, like create similar. So like if I wanted to create one of these internal ones that doesn't show this apostrophe clear, then I would just go CS and then here. Because that tag's already got one there, that's why it's coming up. But if that tag wasn't there and I was to just go oh, this is a window tag, sorry. What am I doing? That's why I was getting a bit confused there, because that shouldn't come up. So sorry, if I was to use a door that doesn't have that, what type of finish it is, I was to go there. See how it doesn't show? Yeah. So it's literally a tag related thing. So I'd need to change that to the glass door. Because it's a glass door, it needs to be an energy efficiency item, related item. Yeah. And that's why any internal door doesn't need that finish thing on it. Yeah, just hit standard doors. But like, for instance, see how this door doesn't have it? That's because we don't know whether it's going to be a glass door or if it's going to be timber. So we don't do it. We don't list it for that reason. In the door schedule, however, when it comes to entry doors, we literally say for the frame and for the panel finish, we just say refer to builder's specification, because they will have their selections for them sort of items. The same goes for garage door. The door frame is obviously different because every garage door is metal, galvanized usually, but it's the panel finish that we don't like to specify because we don't know what they're going to be using, so we just try and keep that generic. Yep, and then same for robes. You'll see that that's the case as well. Yeah, so do you have any questions on the door tags? Anything in this? No questions? All right. Okay.